Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're connecting from. My name is Sandra Ukoh. I'm a Master Leadership Certified Team Member Coach, speaker, and trainer, and also a member of the Toastmasters as the Vice President Public Relation, a best-selling author, and an IT sales expert for over 20 years. And just recently, I got gifted the Presidential Lifetime Award. And today we're doing the Money Matters live show. This is a movement where we talk about savings. We talk about investment vehicles, where we can put our money and where our money can continue to yield for us. We talk about life insurance. We talk about health insurance. We talk about businesses you can do in the 21st century. We talk about how you can get your business in the front of the people that you need it. And beyond that, we talk about financial discipline, financial planning, and how to make, manage, and multiply money. God has gifted each and every one of us potentials. And the moments we begin to harness those potentials, then we begin to, bring out great ideas, new things, new inventions, and money can follow thereafter. And today we have a special guest with us. His name is Richard Kole. And before I bring him on board, I just want you to get ready and get relaxed, get water, or get something that you want to drink so you can stay put and, go with him as he takes us into the class on how we can go into real estate, when to venture into the market. It's not every time you want to buy a house, you just jump into the river or jump into the market and say you want to buy. But you must understand the seasons in order for you to buy at the right time. Sometimes it's not the buyer's market. So these are things he will taking us through, showing us. And if you desire him to mentor you into real estate, he's an available resource. And if you can't reach him, you can always reach out to me. I can connect both of you together. So the next person you get to see is Mr. Richard himself. He was telling us his story and also introducing himself. So great to have you, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Very good, sir. Thank you for honoring our invitation. So good to have you this evening.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I really appreciate this time. I've always had passion for, you want me to just introduce myself first?
No,
Or?
before you do that, let me just so it's back. I think because I had a call. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
So sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
very sorry, sir. I think the earlier part, normally it's my
That's fine.
phone I don't use for phone calls. I only use it
Hmm.
for my videos. So that's why I'm
Okay.
surprised someone is calling me at this time. I don't call anyone with this line. I'm so sorry.
Trust me, I understand. I understand.
You can go ahead by introducing yourself and we'll go into the
Okay.
class proper.
So my name is Richard Kole, but because we are in America, they say Cole. But it's Kole. And where can I start? Well, I'll just go on a professional level. I started as a loan officer with Wells Fargo Bank in Los Angeles, California. And the market in Los Angeles, California at that time was the properties over there was you can get a house for 150,000, 200,000, 250,000. And so when I was inside the bank, I did loans for a lot of people uh, for 150,000, 250,000, and those houses today they are worth about 1.2 million. So I've made so many people rich through real estate, and I don't know anything else that anybody can buy that can give you that can make you rich over a period of time like real estate. I don't see anything else. I mean, you can buy stocks, you can do forex, I mean, all those can give money too, but they will always tell you that the chances of making money with those is 50-50. And you can make money and lose it right away too. If you put money in there, if you don't understand the market. But real estate is something that it has so many benefits. There is tax benefit, you get depreciation, you get increase in value over a period of time. I mean, you can live there, you can rent. I mean, there's so many opportunities with real estate. So I've been doing this for over 20 years and I love it. I love real estate. I love real estate. And real estate, both commercial and residential, where you live or where you rent out, it's just it's amazing. It's amazing. And so one of the things that happen is that real estate is a cycle, and a lot of people don't understand that there's a cycle to real estate. They don't understand. So when the real estate market is at the top, people jump in, they are rushing, they are overbidding, and they're overbuying houses, and they're overpaying for houses. And not only that, a lot of Africans who are here and some African Americans or minorities, they don't understand that most of the people in the real estate business, they are into commission. They are commission based. So the more money you pay for a house, the more money they will make from the deal. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So so many of them they are not interested in they don't have your best interest at heart. They have to feed their own family too. So when you buy the house is a bad house, the loan is a bad loan. They don't care. They get their own money. They are gone. So what you need is you need someone beside you who can tell you the truth. You may not like me, but I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you this is what it is. I will not tell you so you can like me. I don't care you like me or not. It makes no difference to me.
Yeah.
Because I've made money and I've lost money. And real estate is one of those kind of business that you can make a lot of money overnight and you can lose a lot of money overnight. Because if you don't know what you're doing, it's easy to lose money. So I don't know where you want me to start. I mean, basically, that's my introduction.
Thank you so much, sir. I just wanted to start with the nitty gritty. How do you go into buying properties? What are the things you need to look out for so that you don't buy at the wrong time? Because we don't, sometimes the market is not a buyer's market, but because the agents have to feed their family and they're
Right,
out there to make their commission, they're
right,
out there to pay for their bills and everything. So all they think is how to get you a house, whether you're making good buying decision or whether you're getting a bad loan, none of them cares. So I want you to be able to explain and help us take us in that rudiment so that even if anyone wants to buy a house, what are the things they need to look out for? How should they start? Who should they
Okay.
speak to and not the agents so that they know the right people to meet?
Okay. So the first thing is there are two groups of people. There are two groups of people everywhere you go, whether America, Europe, London, France, anywhere. There are two groups of people. The first group of people are the people that are mumu. Africans call them mumu.
Yeah.
Mumu are people that are very they are I don't know how to describe it. They number one, mumu does not mean they are not educated. A lot of mumus in America have PhDs. No, I mean, to be honest with you, most of the PhDs are one of the dumbest people I've seen in America. Africans, well educated, well trained, but they don't understand. And it's very difficult because when you're trying to explain things to them, because they think they've read some book somewhere, what you're telling them does not apply to them. Of course, at the end of the day, they end up regretting, because somebody told them, buy a house here, spend this money. They will end up doing it and they're regretting it. But real estate is one of those things that once you rush into it, you cannot rush out. Why? Because if you buy $1 million house, $500,000 house, it's not like you get somebody that will come and buy the $500,000 house from you right away. It takes time. So once you are stuck with it, you have to stick with it for some time. So to answer your question, I would say one of the best things you can do is to have a mentor. If you go to a university here, average amount of money you spend for school here for a university degree is about 100,000, 80,000, easy. But what we are doing, we're setting up a program to help people, to really do a hands-on training, mentoring program for people. It doesn't cost you more than 5,000, but you learn what you would have learned in the university. And what we do is we take you straight to the market. We don't just send you notes and you read it. No. We hold your hands. We show you the house. We walk through the house. We negotiate with the contractor. We talk to the appraiser. We talk to the escrow officer. We talk to the escrow attorney. We take you through the whole process. But the most important part is we teach you the money. Houses don't have problem. It's people that have problem. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So to answer your question, I think the best thing you can do before you even buy a house, whether you buy a house for yourself or you buy it to invest, the best thing to do is to have a mentor beside you. A mentor that will look at the contract and tell you this is a bad contract. This is a bad deal. This is a bad loan. This is how to do it, how to structure things properly. So I was saying that there are two groups of people. One group is a mumu group, and one group is someone that is wise and willing to learn from the mistake of other people. I have done so many mistakes because when I started, nobody held my hand. So I did so many mistakes, and I don't want other people to do the same mistake. But this is what I can guarantee you. If you don't have a mentor, I guarantee you are going to lose money. That is the guarantee. That if you don't have a mentor beside you, if you do any kind of real estate deal, you are going to lose. That is a guarantee. Another guarantee is if you have a mentor beside you, you will not do mistake. So that is the choice is yours. Which guarantee do you want to go with? Guarantee of doing it yourself? You can do it yourself. Go to YouTube, read all the books you want to read, and go out there and go do deals. But guarantee that you will regret that deal you do. But there's another guarantee that when you have a mentor beside you who have done the mistake that that could prevent you from doing the same mistake, then you will you will be grateful to God that at least God brings someone your way to show you the way. So I guess that answer your question. I hope.
Yes, it did. Yeah. But I want to find out for someone who do not know, now you mentioned having a mentor. You have to find a mentor in that field. How do you search and source for such mentor? Where do you find them?
Well, okay. Well, there are so many companies right now where you sign up with them and you pay them about 5,000 or 10,000 or 25,000 or 30,000 or 50,000. They're out there. But you have to sign a contract with them and say, hey, train me. The disadvantage to that is that some of these companies, they are in Florida or in Chicago or in Atlanta. They're in places where you are not accessible to them. So you can only call them on the phone and say, hey, if you live in New York, I found a property in New York. How can somebody in Florida advise you about property in New York? I
It's
mean,
true.
really,
That's
it's
out of
different.
state.
It's different market. And how can somebody in Atlanta advise you about buying property in Maryland? I can advise someone in Los Angeles, California, or in Florida, or in Atlanta, or anywhere in the United States. What I do is all over the United States. Because I can tell you, one of the things we do is we teach you the fundamentals regarding wherever you are, what has to do with property value, how to, how to understand the money, like debt to income ratio, your income to how much you spend, and all that. One of the things we do is we teach you the money part. When you understand the money part, there is no place in the US you cannot do with deals, or even up to Canada, because Canada and US, they use the same law. So to find mentor, they're all over the internet. But would they have time for you? That's the question. So you need mentor that you can call anytime and say, hey, this is what I got. And that mentor can go over the whole deal with you. But most of this, what you sign up for, I mean, you are in a group of people where they have a big meeting, you sit down there, you listen to what they say, but they don't have time to take you on the road to say, this is the deal we are doing. Look at the paperwork, look at the loan notes, look at the agreement, look at the contract. I mean, show you everything step by step. They don't have the time. They don't have time for you. But you spend the money, but at the end of the day, you still don't get anything you paid for. So that's the difference with what we are doing now. What we are doing is we get a deal. From the beginning, we sign the contract. Before we sign the contract, before we go into agreement, we look at the house, we look at the value of the property. I mean, it's so detailed that you have something in your hand. We don't give you note. There's no note. So, like, if we have a property right now, 123, ABC Avenue, Los Angeles, California, or Maryland. This is a physical property you can look at, you can walk into. Do you understand? And then you see the picture, you go in there, we go on the internet, which I'll show you the tools you need to use to be able to compare the value. To say if you buy this property, it's 3-bedroom, 1-bath, compared to another property in the other side of town, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, the differences in the prices, and what happened? Why is the difference? If you buy it now, how much are you gaining just signing the contract compared to when you have to wait till you sell it and you know the profit? There's a big difference. You make money when you buy houses, not when you sell houses. Many people don't understand that.
Wow.
You don't make money when you sell house. No. That's the wrong time to make money. When you buy the house, that's when you make money. These are the things we show people.
So why do you say when you buy the house, that's when you make money? When you're
Yes.
just giving out money to the owners of the house?
No. When you buy a house, when you buy the property, buying the property, doing the analysis of the property, knowing the area where the property is. There's so many factors that go into buying houses for the wise ones, not for the mumu. Mumu goes there, buy, put money down, buy houses, and move in. Mumu do anything they tell the mumu to do. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Of course, we pray for mumu. We pray to have mumu because mumu don't know anything. But what we don't want to be mumu. I want to teach people so that they will not be mumu and fall victim. Mumu fall victim to anybody, to people who prey on them. Mumu don't understand contract. Mumu don't understand loans. That there are so many bad loans. Mumu don't know that. Am I understand? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, Mumu don't understand nothing. And Mumu never listen to anybody. That's why they fall victims. But they are legal victims because they signed the contract.
True.
Yeah, they you know, it's nobody's fault if nobody advise you or if you don't listen to advice before you make decision. It's nobody's fault. It's your fault. So after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you bought the house, you're still regretting it because the money you put in it, it's not in there. So, and so many Africans are living in this kind of situation. So many. In America, it is easy to fall victim and not recover for 10, 20, 30 years. I don't want to talk too much.
No, please, we like where you're going to and how you're breaking it down.
Yeah, you know, this you don't even know how you don't even know how much I appreciate this kind of platform you have. I really appreciate this platform because it's much needed. Africans work so hard. Africans, not only Nigerians, Ghanaians, you know, South African, Africans, period. They come in here, they bust their butt, they work so hard. And you know what happened? They turn around and throw away those money again. Because nobody's advising them. Nobody, I don't know anybody that's advising them and say, this decision you're about to make is dumb decision. It's stupid. You will regret this decision. I don't know anybody. That's one of the reasons why I decided to do what I'm doing now. You know, I'm not even doing it for money. I'm doing it because there's so many people who are first generation, second generation Africans who they've been here for a long time. They work hard, and all they depend on is the work they are making. They are working. I know someone as we speak right now. She's been working for a long time, and she bought a house maybe 20, 30 years ago, and 3 months payment she did not pay, and she was in foreclosure. Foreclosure is the process where the bank want to come and take back the house. And I met with her and I said, you know what, I can help you. I have been through foreclosure before. I worked for the bank, and the bank took my house. The banks don't care about you. The bank don't love you. The agents don't love you. I don't know where we get this idea that banks care, but no, banks don't care. Banks will take your house. They will take your mama's house. They take your father's house and kick you on the street. That's how banks are. Why? Because the law is in the contract you sign with the bank. Except if you have all the cash, then you don't have to deal with the bank. If you have all the cash, the house is $250,000, the house is 200,000, $500,000, you have all that cash in cash, you don't have to talk to the bank. You don't have to deal with the bank. But if you're taking $1 from the bank, they will make you sign the loan note, which says if you don't pay, they have the right to take the house. And when they take the house, they will sell the house and take their own money out of that. So I'm not just saying what I'm saying because I love to say what I'm saying. I'm talking also out of experience because I would not have lost my house if I have somebody beside me telling me that this loan you are signing is a bad loan. Nobody told me that. So I met this lady because I've been through that process before. I said, excuse me, ma'am, I can help you. I can help you. She turned around. She didn't listen to me. She turned around, gave the house to the agent, and told the agent to sell the house for her. Of course, agents cannot perform magic. Of course, agents can tell you, yeah, we sell this house, we do this, we do that. But when you are under foreclosure, there is no time for that.
No time.
What you need is, and you know how much this woman owes? Do you know how much they foreclosed on her for?
No.
25,000.
Wow.
I'm telling you, 25,000, and the house is worth about 475.
So why would they sell it at a very ridiculous price?
It's right here in Randerstown. I'm not going to lie to you. No, because listen, that's what I'm saying. Many people don't understand. They don't understand. The law says that once you sign that paperwork, if you are default is when you don't pay. Every month you're supposed to pay, right? So
Yeah.
when you don't pay, you are in default. So for 3 months or 6 months, over a period of time, she didn't pay. There was plenty. In fact, to be honest with you, because around COVID time, they gave her plenty of time. So I told her, I said, you know what, we have plenty of time. We don't have too much time, but I know that I can talk to different people. We can gather money together, pay them that 25,000, and she have the equity of 450,000 that could have been in her pocket right now.
Sure.
But she did not listen to me. So they took the house, they sold the house, and guess what? She lost all that equity.
Oh my God.
All that money. That's America for you. I'm telling you, America don't care about you.
Why didn't they sell their house at the market value then? Take their own money and give the lady what is left.
They don't do that. That's what I'm saying. They don't do that.
Wow.
They don't do that. Once you lose the house, once the house goes into foreclosure and the bank takes it, whoever buys it gain all that equity.
Wow.
So another secret I can give you is if 10 of us come together and we put in 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, we can set aside money and be buying foreclosure houses. That's another business on the side. That's the completely different business. And just be buying foreclosure houses because people are losing their houses every day.
Wow.
So that's one of the things I will teach about mentoring. I'll show you how to make money with real estate, different avenue, different opportunities that's out there that many people don't know about.
So one of the things you emphasize is having a mentor, having someone to guide you. So if you're out there, you're thinking of buying a house, whatever you want to do, you have to look for a mentor, and not just any mentor. Mentor somewhere outside the state will not help you. You want to have hands-on, something that the person can hold your hand, take you step by step by teaching you all the ABCD to Z, for you to have a good clarity and understanding, and having, hands-on, not theory, not virtually, and the person guiding you. Like you rightly said, how do you know a loan is a bad loan? Somebody must be there to tell you this is a bad loan. Don't go for it.
Exactly.
So you
Right.
spoke about it. And so that means you're talking to people. Make sure you have ready cash, like 30 to 40, 50,000. In the case there are houses foreclosure, you might call one of your mentees or the people around you that we have like 3, 4 houses that goes for these. Even if you don't have the money, you can quickly rally around friends, get the funds, and buy those houses that are foreclosure. Such houses, all the equity you can get them can become yours.
Yes, that's the fastest way to make money in real estate. When you're buying foreclosure houses and other types of property, like I told you, house don't have problem. It's people that have problem. So when you have some money to solve the problem of the people, you become rich. It's very simple. It's not complicated at all. It's not magic. I'm telling you, if we follow what we are showing you right now, it's easy to be millionaire. It's easy. It's it's not something, oh, I'm dreaming to be millionaire. No. If that's one thing. If we come together, 10 of us, and we are serious and we have this money, we just put it aside. Once we get the deal, we analyze it properly. We know that this is a fantastic deal. We make it happen, and then we split the profit, and we do it again, and we do it again. We do that 3 times in a year. That's fantastic money. It's easy. And then when you have money, when you have that kind of money or enough down payment, then you can buy a house you want to live in, because you have access to all kinds of houses. Then you will choose the house you want. But if you're starting out, you want to go and buy a house you will live in, yeah, you can do that. But then the strategy we use, when we find a house for you to invest in, it could be challenging because they will use the debt you already have to do the calculation of the new house you are buying.
Yeah.
I don't know if what I'm saying.
No, I do. I do, because your credit score and everything would have dropped.
Right.
Because the moment you take a loan from the bank, your credit score, everything goes down. So you have
Yeah,
to.
it goes down, but it goes back up too. It's not like it doesn't stay down permanently. But my point is that I always advise. This is my own experience, based on my own experience. I always advise for husband and wife to buy house separate. And the reason why is because each one of them can buy like 5, 10 houses separately. If the husband buy 10 houses and the wife buy 10 houses, that's 20 houses. True. But if they join together and buy houses one at a time, then they can only buy 10 houses because they join hands to buy it together. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do get. Yeah.
Yes. So what I try to do is I try to help them build their credit separately. So your husband buys his own and the wife buys her own, and we can buy it in the name of a company too. You can buy it in the name of LLC, which is better actually. You buy it in the name of LLC, you have 10 houses, you have another 10 houses, that's 20 houses. You can sell 10, all the debt of the 10 will pay for the debt of this one. So you have 10 houses that are free and clear.
True.
Easy money, easy. My sister, this thing is so easy. I'm telling you, it's so easy.
Now, it's only easy when you have a mentor, just like the way you're saying it.
Yeah, and I guess because it's easy for me because I've been through the hard parts. I've been through so much. Experience is making it easy for me. And that experience I want to impart to other people. I don't want people to do the same mistake I did.
True.
I don't want it. But only those who want to listen. It's not everybody. Only people who listen, you guide them, they listen. And I'm very, very passionate about churches too. A lot of pastors, a lot of churches, they don't understand money. They don't understand. They get bad loans too. They don't know. So if anybody is listening to me, a pastor, or you have a church, you're a member of a church, you're thinking of buying a property or whatever, I'd love to advise you and show you how to get it done that will bring money into the church. I'm very interested in churches.
Wow. Wow. So how do you know a loan is a bad loan?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I have to teach you. I have to go through training. I have to show you real case studies. I have to show you. It's something I have to show you. It's not something I can tell you.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Because to tell you, you still will not understand it, or except maybe I show it to you on a piece of paper. I show you a sample of loan notes or trust deed, and I'll show you the difference between the trust deed and grant deed, and let you know the difference between balloon loan, adjustable loan, fixed loan. I mean, I have to show you. I can't tell you. I have to show you.
Well, I'm in the same state with you. Then we have to meet.
Yeah, definitely. I'll love to show you. I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you.
So,
like I was saying, yeah. So as I was saying, if anybody listening, they are interested, let them talk to you, contact you. and then we'll take it from there. But we not. It's not for. This is not for everybody. Like I told you, I'm very, very busy. So if anybody is not committed to do it, I don't have that kind of time for that kind of people.
Yeah. Yeah, you rightly said it. You know, you don't want to reinvent the wheel. You don't want to get into bad
No,
debts, buying wrongly. And that's why we need to learn from those who have been ahead of us, who know the ropes better than
right,
us. We do not need to reinvent the
right,
wheel. We do not need to fall into the
right.
same pitfalls they fell in time past. And that's why I tell people you can't buy experience. Experience is an asset. Experience is
Yes,
something you cannot get. So you can only
yes,
get from other people. And so that's why I
yes,
would encourage you, if you're stumbling on this show today, please share with others. It is said that a leader is one who knows it and shares it with others. We don't have
exactly.
information and we're hiding it or holding it from others. How can we be a blessing? How can we live a life of significance? It's by giving from the abundance, the overflow that God has blessed us with to others, by being a blessing, by sharing the information. So I want to thank our guests for being on this show, and
Right.
also um, uh, our audience. Thank you for being on this show, and thank you, sir, for making that time. Before we call it a day, I don't know if you have anything to wrap it up.
No, I mean, if anybody have any question, ask me any question.
Okay, let me see
Any question.
if there's
I'll
any
answer your
question.
question.
Just a moment, sir.
Are you thinking of how to publish your book on Amazon or how to get your published book to become an Amazon bestseller book? Dip Insight Books is the perfect in-between solution in transforming your ideas into a book. We can help you with all the complicated parts of publishing, such as process TO transformation. What we do: full manuscript evaluation, receive quality assurance edit, full copy edit and final proofread to remove spelling and grammar mistakes, oversee your cover design, create your interior layout, publish and distribute your book, lock down your marketing strategy. Ghostwriting, where there is no manuscript. Our goal is to help you publish your book promptly. Contact us today at 404-740-9091. Email us at info@dipinsightworld.com. To start the submission process, check us out at www.books.dipinsightworld.com and submit your details. You can visit our Facebook page at Dip Insight World.
So welcome back. Welcome back, everyone, for the short break. And so I have a question for you. One of our audience just put in a
Yes.
question asking, how do you know when to buy a house? How do you know it's the right season to
Oh,
buy a house?
that's a very, 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 very good question. When to buy a house is when you see that the market is still up there, but people are not rushing to buy. Never buy when people are rushing to buy.
Oh,
Anytime they are bidding,
asking friends, bidding higher,
yes,
adding more money to get a
that
house.
yes, that's bad, very bad. It's good. It's good for the seller. It's not good for you, the buyer.
Wow.
Any other question?
Now the next second question says, can you, sir, please explain the foreclosure again? How can one buy a house that is under foreclosure or a house undergoing foreclosure? How do you know a house that's undergoing foreclosure such that you can be ready to acquire such properties?
Oh, okay. So there's a process we go through. There's a tool we use to. I can give you a whole list of properties going into foreclosure. But there's a list and there's a process we go through. When you're part of the mentoring program, it comes with the package. We give you everything, all that.
Okay, then. So if you want to say, okay, what's the mentoring cost for those who are stumbling on this show? How can they come together to put money aside such that when you have properties and properties that are ready to go for foreclosure, they can afford to buy? What does it cost to be in the mentoring?
Okay, so the mentoring program, what we do is we make it very, very easy for people to get in. What we do is, our goal is to make sure you buy. If you are not interested in buying a house, we will not even accept you into the program.
Yeah.
So to sign up is only $1,000, and that $1,000 just shows that this person is serious. It's not because we need that money. So when you sign up with that $1,000, we'll give you the basic like ABC of real estate. I mean, get you started. You don't even need to go and get licensed. What I'm showing you how to make money with real estate without having a license.
Awesome.
I'm showing you, you understand? I'm showing you as an investor. I'm teaching you how to be an investor in real estate in the United States.
Wow.
So so that's what we're trying to do. I don't make money if you don't make money.
True.
So my encouragement, my challenge, and my job is to make sure that any deal you bring in, and we say we want to do this deal, you will make money, I will make money. So money is not a factor for me. I know if you get $100,000 deal, when we bring it together, by the time we slice it, dice it, you make money, I will make money. And then we do it again. And then we do it again. Because by the time you do 3, 4, 5 deals, you will have a better understanding of, you see what I'm saying?
And then you'd have make some good money.
Yes, I want you to make money. I'm an agent, but I don't work as an agent.
Good.
I'm an agent, I'm a loan officer, I'm an investor, I'm a developer, I'm a mentor. So, but I'm not using any of that to get money from people. It's not about money for me. I've made money, but I want to show people because the mistake I did, it was very painful, very, very painful mistake, very painful. So I don't want anybody. I don't even care if you are my enemy. I'll teach you.
So how do people get registered? Where do we meet you? Or would you send me your details so I can show them on the link?
Yes, they'll talk to you now.
Okay. So everyone who wants to register, you want to have a mentor, you want to reach out to Richard Kole, you want to become one of his mentees, please talk to me. Reach out to me on 404-740-9091. I'm going to leave my number at the description, the comment section, so you can reach out to me. Then I can guide you on how you can get registered into the mentorship program. You are here to make money, not just, that $1,000 is not the money. I also have registered in a real estate school where I had to pay through. I had to pay hardly. I didn't get anything from it, but because of the litigation issue that would come with not paying up the money, I had to go on. So for $1,000, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. So I want to say thank you.
It's not the money. It's not
the money. So, and beyond the money, it's actually beyond the money, because when you talk about hands-on, you pick the person, take the person, and you can expose the person to houses that are on for foreclosure. So you can buy, with the 100,000, you can buy 3, 4 houses, and you can make money from those houses. That's a good deal. There's no business house that you do somewhere that you can make 100% or 500% on that business. For a house you buy at 25,000, you can make as much as $1,000, 1,000% on that house. That means the $25,000 house you can sell for $250,000. You can even sell for $500,000. So if you look at the money you put into that house, it was just $25,000, but you're making about $475,000, which is much more than what you put in. And so beyond that, we have to look at the 1,000 as, as a token in joining the mentorship. So feel free, please. This year we have to make money, manage, and multiply money. So the little money you think you have in an account sitting down there, if you don't use it for things that would matter in the future, inflation will take your money off, because things are going up, prices of things are changing, and there's inflation everywhere. So you need to put the money into investment vehicles, properties that you can, get value for. I want to say thank you, sir, for making a time for this session. It's been mind-blowing for me and my family and my audience. And I also want to thank our audience for being on this show. And please, if this is your first time of being here, please kindly like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also share the link with people you love and everyone in your community, so that we can be a blessing. It said a leader is the one who knows it and shares it with others. So let's go out there to share whatever we've gotten, and so as to be a blessing to others. Thank you very much, sir. I also want to say Do have a lovely and a restful weekend. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.